An old classmate is trying to get at your girl. Dad just got beat up. Now someone's trying to assassinate the prime minister. What you gonna do? The town is preparing for a lions dance competition while some thugs are trying to destroy you. Let's see if Wong Fei Hung can lion dance his way to stopping the assassination plot. In this condensed version of Once Upon a Time in China 3. The film begins with Fei Hung and Foon arriving in a busy Beijing, where they plan to attend the grand opening of Fei Hung's father's medicine factory, though they soon lose track of 13 Aunt in the crowd and set out to find her. Eventually, they locate her engaging in a conversation with a former classmate, Tumansky. Tumansky takes opportunity to express his affection for her, confident that she feels the same way, because she still possesses a camera he gifted her. Fei Hung interrupts their exchange, redirecting Foon to fetch a rickshaw. Despite Tumansky's offer of a ride in his carriage, Fei Hung declines, opting to depart with 13 Aunt in search of Foon. Fei Hung and his companions arrive at his father's residence. While they are unpacking, Fei Hung becomes aware of some individuals behaving suspicious upon entering the house. He swiftly detects that something is wrong. Upon greeting his father, he observes that his father is in the process of recovering. Fei Hung inquires about what happened, to which his father dismisses that it is nothing more than a sparring session with some individuals. The following morning at the medicine factory, Fei Hung witnesses a violent altercation unfolding outside. Informed by a local resident that the clans have been locked in relentless conflict for months, Fei Hung realizes the urgency of the situation. Concerned about the potential harm to innocent bystanders, he intervenes decisively. With a makeshift whip, he disarms the combatants, shouting for them to cease their actions. When his initial attempt fails to halt the violence, he targets their feet, using the whip to knock them off balance. During the madness, he implores them to consider the disruption they are causing and urges the involvement of their masters to resolve this conflict responsibly. Fei Hung approaches the three masters, seeking a peaceful resolution to the escalating conflict. Nevertheless, one of the masters voices his grievances about the other schools allegedly poaching students from his own. The tension escalates further when the discussion turns to the upcoming lion dance competition, with concerns raised about not having enough disciples to participate. As accusations fly regarding the recruitment of students, Fei Hung proposes a solution, a challenge to determine the superior school. One of the masters immediately launches an attack, but Fei Hung swiftly dodges and defeats him. Witnessing the outcome, the other two schools opt not to engage, acknowledging the speed and decisiveness of Fei Hung's victory. Later, Fei Hung and 13 Aunt attempt to discuss the lion dance competition with the prime minister, but their efforts are wasted. Disheartened, they return to the provincial hall. As they depart, 13 Aunt takes the first rickshaw, followed by Fei Hung. However, Fei Hung's rickshaw turns in the opposite direction. Suspecting foul play, he quickly realizes the deception and leaps off in pursuit of 13 Aunt. Henchman then chases after Fei Hung. This henchman named Ghostfoot then launches an attack with a spinning bird kick. Evading the attack, Fei Hung opts to avoid conflict and focuses on catching up with 13 Aunt instead. However, Ghostfoot turns his aggression towards innocent bystanders, compelling Fei Hung to intervene. Despite Fei Hung's reluctance to engage in violence, he ultimately defeats Ghostfoot. The three menacing figures appear on top of horses, causing a rickshaw carrying 13 Aunt to topple over. Among them is Big Uncle in the Gold, Chiyu Tenba, who attempts to recruit Fei Hung for his lion dance team, offering to double any price Fei Hung demands as a bonus. Fei Hung rejects the offer, ordering the thugs to take their business elsewhere. Enraged, Chiyu Tenba declares anyone not allied with him as his enemy and charges at Fei Hung. Fei Hung skillfully evades their charging horse and delivers a swift kick to its leg, causing Chiyu to tumble off. The thugs retreat in fear. Passing by, Tumansky assists 13 Aunt to her feet. Fei Hung and the 13 Aunt are then reunited, and Fei Hung once again dismisses Tumansky, highlighting their mutual hate for one another. The following day, a lively lion dance competition unfolds near the medicine factory, featuring 4 competing groups fighting for supremacy. Fei Hung and 13 Aunt observe the spectacle from a balcony. As the competition intensifies and a ceremonial sphere is released for the lions to pursue, an unexpected turn of events forces everyone to evacuate the balcony. Fei Hung and 13 Aunt descend swiftly, but amidst the chaos, she accidentally drops her camera. Oh no! Seizing the opportunity, Chiyu Tenba notices and dispatches his henchmen to assault Fei Hung. During the scuffle, to retrieve the camera, the henchmen launch an attack with thrusting spears. Fei Hung adeptly evades the ambush, cleverly utilizing the spears as stilts to evade his attackers. Fei Hung skillfully strikes multiple lion dancers and propels himself out of harm's way. Suddenly, a stampede of horses charges in, prompting Fei Hung to leap on top of one of them to guide them away, ensuring that no one gets trampled. Meanwhile, one team manages to attain the sphere, but Chiyu Tenba's men swiftly eliminate them, declaring themselves the victors. Once the dust settles, Fei Hung retrieves the dropped camera. Later that evening, Fei Hung discovers Ghostfoot injured and unconscious in the rain. Taking pity on him, Fei Hung brings him indoors and tends to his wounds. Upon awakening, Ghostfoot is startled to find himself in a home of his adversaries. Fei Hung reassures him that he needs medical attention for his legs to prevent future complications. However, Ghostfoot dismisses Fei Hung's concerns. Defiantly, he crawls away despite Fei Hung's attempts to detain him, even resorting to slapping him when he persists. Fei Hung insists that they can settle their differences after Ghostfoot's leg gets healed if he wants to. Overwhelmed by his pride, Ghostfoot finally breaks down in tears, conceding to Fei Hung's care. Relaxing at his father's residence, Chiyu Tenba abruptly storms in, accompanied by his henchmen. Despite the intrusion, he ensures everyone that he's merely seeking Ghostfoot. Fei Hung firmly asserts that he's done aiding Ghostfoot and suggests that he should decide for himself whether to go back to you or stay here. Chiyu Tenba proposes a compromise at the Three Smiles restaurant the following night, claiming they will mend fences and forge friendship. Conversely, Fei Hung sees through his fakeness and instructs his men to stand guard while he attends the meeting. Despite his father's insistence of accompanying him, Fei Hung resolves to confront Chiyu Tenba alone. The following evening, Fei Hung arrives at the restaurant. Seated at the table, Chiyu Tenba boasts about the variety of wines he's prepared. When presented with the first shot upon sensing something awry, he feigns an accident by kicking the wine pourer, causing the wine to splash into the henchman's face. Enraged, Fei Hung demands answers from Chiyu, who reveals his nefarious intentions of trapping Fei Hung. As the henchman attempts to douse him with more acid, Fei Hung realizes that the liquid is actually oil, in return making the floor more dangerously slippery. Chiyu orders his axemen to attack while he observes from below. Despite dodging a swinging axe, Fei Hung struggles to gain traction on the slick surface. The axemen equipped with cleats close in with swords. Taking swift action, Fei Hung leaps on the window, engaging in combat to finish off the attackers. As Fei Hung maneuvers on top of the tables, Chiyu flees in panic. Fortunately, Fei Hung's father and allies arrive to assist in apprehending Chiyu, but Chiyu still manages to escape by leaping onto a rooftop and making a swift getaway. Returning to Fei Hung's father's residence, 13 Aunt reviews the footage from her camera, uncovering a disturbing truth. One of Tomaski's men was actually responsible for the death during the lion dance competition. Following the tragedy, a hidden message is discovered in the ground. The message reveals a sinister plot. During the upcoming Lion King competition, when the fireworks get lit, the Prime Minister Lee will be assassinated. It's become evident that Tomaski and his associates are conspiring for treason. On the night of the Lion King competition, 13 Aunt and Fei Hung's father infiltrate as media personnel to document the event, while Fei Hung, Foon, and Ghostfoot enter the competition to stop the assassination plot. As the Prime Minister ignites the lantern to commence the competition from the balcony, the lion dancers scramble to reach to the top of the platform and claim the golden medal prize. Fei Hung's team aggressively maneuvers, resorting to kicks and stepping over others in their quest to ascend the platform. During the event, Tomaski's men prepare a rifle to target the Prime Minister. Within the arena, Fei Hung's group contends with fire-breathing and spear-wielding opponents. Meanwhile, on the balcony, Tomaski becomes aware of the camera's focus on them, realizing its potential to foil their plans. 13 Aunt detects Tomaski's approach and swiftly seizes the camera, fleeing to evade him. Suddenly, Chiyu's massive lion bursts into the competition, trampling and shoving others aside. With ease, Chiyu's lion ascends the platform, poised to claim the golden medal. Fei Hung, now alone on the platform, confronts Chiyu as he approaches to seize the prize. Fighting his way to the top, Fei Hung strives to prevent the giant lion from devouring him, battling numerous henchmen in the process. Despite being knocked off, Fei Hung shatters a wooden support to topple the giant lion. Enraged, Chiyu orders his men to dismantle the tower in frustration. Ghostfoot re-enters the fray, joining the competition as the tail end and aiding in repelling the henchman's attack on the tower. Together, they leap onto the back of the giant lion, using it as a springboard to reach the platform. However, the giant lion retaliates by gnawing at the platform to hinder their ascent. Fei Hung counters by hurling deploying a wood beam to dislodge the giant lion. Meanwhile, Tomovsky corners 13 on in a dim alleyway, demanding the return of the camera. As she fumbles, the camera drops, revealing it to be a disguised medicine cabinet instead. She tricked him thinking that she had the camera this whole time, but actually, Fei Hung's father still has the camera and sets it up. Tomovsky, now brandishing a firearm, holding 13 on as hostage. He's about to eliminate her, but all of a sudden, Foon and Akamra intervenes. He's gonna pull the trigger on them, but bang, he hears the gunshot from elsewhere, and instead, he runs towards it, hoping that the assassination plan went through. In the arena, as the platform collapses, Chiyo makes a dash for the gold medal to claim victory. Fei Hung quickly, off his feet, kicks a knife to slice the gold medal, causing the fireworks to ignite and scatter into the flames. Simultaneously, Tomovsky's men fire a shot at the Prime Minister. Amidst the confusion, Ghostfoot seizes the gold medal hidden within the cabbage. Fei Hung, noticing Tomovsky's taking aim at the Prime Minister, kicks the lion head to strike the lantern, diverting Tomovsky's attention and alerting the guards to his presence. In the ensuing turmoil, another foreigner swiftly eliminates Tomovsky. The film ends with Fei Hung emerging victorious over Chiyo, claiming the gold medal and earning the title of the Lion King.